Alright, here we go. So today we're checking out a little demo called Subside. This is a VR only game. It's sort of I guess it's sort of a simulator for underwater diving or snorkeling, or scuba. I don't know a ton about it yet, but I did see some videos popping up about this. Some other VR YouTubers have early access to this game, so they have more access to the levels than I do. I only have the one map, but I thought we'd get in and check that out. So I'm going to do a new profile. When you do that, it does ask you to, how did it say? Grip button. Just kind of put the floor down to match your real floor to some extent, and stand up straight. And I'm going to do swim mode. Here we go.
Welcome. Step on the platform to begin.
So I guess it's all based around this simulator room. Kind of looks like a X-Men danger room or something. So as soon as you go in here, it'll render up, I guess, a virtual aquarium or ocean, or one of them is a underwater shark cage that you can get in, and the sharks will swim right by your cage. I assume this is the boundary for, like, this is like the average boundary size for all the areas. But I don't know. I'm not really sure. It does seem like the one that I have access to is about this size, but we'll see. So we're gonna hit training area. That's the only one I've really got, but it's really cool.
Simulation activated.
That's cool too. So here we go. So this is sort of like a really large pool that's, you know, it's designed to look like it's kind of outside, but you can also kind of tell that it's that simulator room, because you can see the little grid and stuff at the top, and some markers still on the wall. So right here it'll give you one little tutorial piece, and it's like, here's how you swim. So just use your handsets as it shows, and then it goes away, and that's it. That's all the tutorial you really get. Other than that, it's kind of figure it out. Now, I was born in the 80s. I'm used to figure it out type of games. In fact, it's not to say I'm good at them, but I'm used to the idea, I guess. So right there's sort of like a little treasure box we gotta find a key for. There's a geolocation marker they want us to find, so we'll reach in, grab that. You can grab objects and help move yourself around, sort of like a space sim. Grab that coin. So most of what you're looking for out here are gold coins. So you're gonna grab those gold coins. You're a treasure hunter. You're a simulated treasure hunter, I guess. Now if you want to go down, I do like this, like a scooping motion. Or like, come here. There's another coin. So as you'll see, there's lots of fishies. You can swim with the fishies. Down here you see coin and starfish. Over here, there's bigger fish there. Here's some jellyfish. Doesn't seem like you can grab them. You can just kind of bat them around. Somewhere in here is a shark, but it's a small shark. I forget what kind of shark that is, like basking shark or something. There's a ball. Oh, that's cool. It even sort of flutters down like it would in real life. So one thing for sure we're looking for, not only are we looking for the gold coins, but we need to find the key to that chest. Oh, there's a coin right there. So in recent years, I've really found that I really enjoy snorkeling with my daughter when I go to the beach. I think that's just a really fun, relaxing thing for us to do. We collect little hermit crabs, anything interesting we can find under the water. Take them up onto the shore, show everybody, all the family, what we found. It's just a fun thing we enjoy doing. My son's a little young for it yet, but yeah. I don't know, I find it very therapeutic and fun to do. It's relaxing, you don't have to do anything fast, besides get air maybe, if you go too deep. And so now that something like this is available in VR, as good as this, I'm sure they've had diving ones before, but this one really looks really good. I think this one's using Unreal Engine. Maybe Unreal Engine 4, I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5. And it's cool, you can even hear and even sort of feel it from the sound. The bubbles. The way the speakers do it on the Oculus 2 at least, and probably the 3. You can sort of hear bubbles behind your ears when you kind of, you know. Yeah, that noise right there. And you kind of go above surface and below surface. Yeah, that's cool. That's a nice touch. Sells the experience. Here's a seashell. That's cool. So this is the kind of stuff we would always pick up, and that's cool. There's a little obstacle course of these rings here. You can try and practice swimming through that. This just sort of gives me flashbacks of Superman on N64, which I did not find fun at all. Probably one of the worst games on N64. So some of the other areas I've seen, it said, was a shark tank, and another one was, it looked like underwater cave. So that gets really dark, and it looks like you have a headlamp or something. That might get a little unnerving for people that are, you know, a little phobic of underwater and, you know, afraid of drowning. Here's part of the car, the hub. I don't find it particularly distressful, unless there's like a jump scare game, then I'm not crazy about it. Ooh, there's another coin. Right next to the shell I dropped, maybe? I wonder how I missed that one. Still looking for that key. Still looking for that key. There's another coin. Here's a scuba tank. I do think you need to come up for air after a minute or two, because it'll start. It kind of sound like hard thumping of like a heartbeat or something. It's kind of like your warning, like, hey, you need to go up for air. Because it's easy to forget when you're not actually holding your breath. I guess you could practice. Without the real risk of drowning, you might just pass out standing up. I guess you could play this seated, but I think it'd be hard. This all looks really good. You can see leaves and stuff floating in the water. This just looks really, really good. Even the gloves. Let's see, I think they actually drip. Yeah. That's neat. So I guess this pool's maybe about half the size of a tennis court. Something like that. Like half a tennis court. Stay and find that key. Oh, there's the shark. He will swim off quickly when you get close and start petting him. That's pretty realistic and cool. That doesn't suck. You fishy fishy. There's another coin. So you can swim. Full strokes. Sometimes you can do like this. That's pretty fast. It wouldn't really work swimming, but it works in this. And then I found like just doing like a wheelchair motion works pretty good too. I'm gonna say the key was found on like the sand dunes up high around the edge somewhere. There it is. Got the key. So now, the way that I find, there it is, the chest is I look for that rock and I know it's off to the right of that rock. Somewhere about here-ish, I think. Swim this way and look for it. There it is. So let's open this bad boy up. There he goes. We get a diver's belt. Cool.
New item unlocked.
I think it just unlocks the item. You still have to like purchase it with the coins you find. So that's really kind of why you're buying coins. So it tells me to hit that. And go to the purchase thing. You'll see you can buy fins and that guy. So we have enough for the diver's belt and we can get fins. So bought the fins. So now when you buy the fins, I think you can hold the right trigger and you should start swimming. I might have to restart the mission for that to work. There's definitely more coins to find. I think in total there's 25 maybe. But now that I've spent 15, I'll have to do the math. There's another one. So there must be like, I don't know, 2 or 3 at this point. I feel like VR is in this stage where it's still trying to figure out what it's best for, and best for certain people. There's another coin. I mean, for me, I thought I would like really immersive, scary experiences, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I like that. I don't think I like scary games on screen, much less in VR. And I feel like some shooting games, I don't know. I just feel like the technology isn't quite there yet to give you a good distance render. Oh, we need that. But it's really good for close up, meandering around hobby type stuff, where you don't have to be like under the gun or stressed out. I think it's really great for that kind of stuff. Like this. This is a really good use for it. Like when you're down here swimming, looking at, you know, logs and twigs and sticks and plants and rocks up close in VR, it just looks really good. It looks like that thing is right there. And this is something you could go do in real life, but you know, obviously you should go do it in real life. But if you wanted to get more of that experience where it's just not practical to go do that every single day, this is fun. This is a neat way to like feel like you're going swimming in the middle of winter or something, you know? Yeah, this is awesome. I really want to see what those other experiences or levels or missions, whatever you call them. I really want to see what those are like. Because this is really good. This is hands down really great. So, I think we've done most of what we wanted to do. It's really just finding a few more coins. And those do get harder to find. It's like looking for that last parking spot after a while, you know? There's one. Finally found one. I do wish you could kind of pick those up and look at them before they disappear. That's kind of the fun of snorkeling and scuba diving, is picking up, inspecting little strange things you find. There's another one. So he did put some of that stuff in here, of course. But, you know, the actual objects you're trying to gather. Ooh. They disappear right away. One thing I'll say is your hands will get hung up on stuff. That's kind of my main gripe with this. You're used to probably swimming and tucking your hands, but they're gonna get hung up like that because my body isn't actually horizontal. So I found what works is to do this, pick up your hands real close to your face, and you won't get stuck on things. So then I just put them up close. It's kind of counterintuitive to how you probably swim, but it's kind of what's required for this VR experience, because if you're not used to it, you'll be like, what the hell? The first time I played it, I was like, why am I constantly getting stuck? And my hand was getting stuck behind because I just dropped it behind the object, and it won't let you move forward. You'll start swimming backwards. And that's really my own real complaint about this. It's trying to be realistic, you know? It's really just a physical difference of standing versus when you're swimming, you're more like laying down, right? Oh, there's one. So, yeah, that's about it. But I thought I'd end it here. We got the chest open. We found pretty much almost all the coins. We did some of the obstacles. We explored a creepy car. We harassed some fish. It was a good time. And simulated scuba. Scuba Steve. There's not much else to do beyond that in the demo. It's just trying to give you a little teaser taste of it. And it's super cool. I really like it. I think it's very good looking, very immersive. Some of the other ones I was looking up online, these were PCVR games, and they look terrible. This one looks really, really good. So that being said, I haven't done a ton of research on this particular genre, but this one's a nice touch. I like this one, and I look forward to seeing what the full release looks like, and how people are reacting to it right away. There's even like little particles floating in your face, which just really, again, that sells the underwater experience too, you know? You see that stuff, you can just almost feel it going around your face. That's cool. Swim with the fishies. Alright, so I'm going to leave you guys there. When this comes out on the 17th, I think I'm going to pick it up, depending on price. And then I'll share some more of this with you guys. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one.